There we go. So, hey everybody, and welcome back. Finally. It's 2026, so welcome back to the new year. I'm so excited. So excited. We're going to have an excellent year. This is the year that we're going to make it, and everything will be successful, and we're going to have fun. Hello, Misha. So I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas. I know I did. Okay, you guys ready for this? Ready? I took a few days off. Like I took the mornings off. I did do some work, so I do have some fantastic designs for you, which I was going to do today, but unfortunately, I got the worst case of the flu that I've ever had in my life, and it's kicked my butt. And I basically haven't been out of bed for more than a week. Well, 7 days. So a few more days to go. So, oh my God, was I sick? I still am. If you hear me yawning, it's just because I've used up all my energy, sort of thing. Oh gosh, it was terrible flu. Please don't get it. So I got a little bit behind. So we'll save that for next week. So next week we are going to have the deal of the century Christmas stuff, nutcracker, Christmas trees. I did a few extra Christmas trees, put them all in a bundle, and everything will be awesome. So, Jude, hello, good morning, Happy New Year. Miley, hi, Miley. Your mommy had a good idea, Miley. Um, Jude sent me an idea, Lady of the Hollow, and I was right in the mood to get it done, so I got that done. So that's what we're doing today. And it's a real simple yet beautiful design, for sure. And if I didn't before, I can't remember, but I'm going to do it again just to be safe. Tammy Cushman, thank you ever so much. You saved me, girl. And I appreciate it so dearly. Little tears. No, I'm kidding. But I really do appreciate it. She sent me like 10 yards of black furniture. See, this is why I'm still sick. Fabric. Um, and some batting, and that was just like a gift from heaven because I didn't know what I was going to do. How am I going to get black fabric? It's so expensive. So expensive here. It's crazy. Plus, going out and whatever. So, I've been sick for almost 2 weeks. Yeah, it's pretty violent sickness, I think. And I can't eat anything. So I'm hungry. So I started doing a whole bunch of things. I was being really, impressive, getting stuff done. And then I dropped like a rock and went, oh my God, am I sick? So be careful of these flu germs. They are nasty. They are just nasty. So, Lady of the, I was going to say lake. I keep wanting to say that, but Lady of the Hollow. Oh, pardon my yawns again. I can't help it. Usually, getting up takes up all my energy and I have to have a nap from it. So much fun. This year started horrible. Um, yeah, kind of. But on the bright side, it can only go up from there. And I have a couple ideas to make my situation better. So I'm planning to kick embroidery's butt this year and make it happen. Because I think my designs are really good now. I've changed them quite a bit, and I'm still working on it and coming up with good things, and it's so much fun. And I think you guys are liking them too. Sales are down quite a bit, but I'm not worried about that. And for those of you who say it's too gothic, I am going to put different colorways with the project. So, because I'm stitching them and doing them in, gothic colors, but if you do pink and purple and stuff like that, it's completely different. So for everyone, I will do that. Hello, Carol Browser. Hello. You didn't miss much. I'm just saying I actually took time over the holiday and it was lovely. And then I paid for it by catching this horrible flu that is kicking my butt. So I'm not quite with it today. So just to vent. What? I don't need to vent. I'm good. Well, hopefully at the end of the year, I want to say, this is great. Oh, hello, Isabel. Hey, I made it live. Hopefully this is a good sign for the new year. We could use a few. Well, especially me, but things are looking up. We just got to get the designs going. And I'm still hoping you guys can help me do that. I won't be able to do any advertising for quite a while, but hopefully we can make something that's like super good that gets around and whatever. So, all right. So today we are stitching out the Lady of the Lake. We have, wait, Misha hit our car while it was parked. Oh, come on, Misha. Oh, Misha. I'm glad it was parked and nobody got hurt. You should move to Canada and stay with me. Nothing happens here. It's pretty darn quiet. The dog faces kind of drive me nuts, but that's okay. Beetlejuice, I guess, was a little bored and he saw a package of Q-tips and they were upside down, so he grabbed them and danced around the house. So there's 400 Q-tips all over the house. I was so unamused, but that's what Beetlejuice does. That's what beagles do. Not so much bloodhounds, but beagles. So let's switch over to the machine, and Cellar pulled out, so we have to move that. I'm so sorry, Misha. All I can say is it'll work out in the end. It's a struggle. I've been struggling for 3 years, right? And I still have a ton of not caused by me debt, but I'm gonna work through it and keep my house. So I'm happy about that. However, it hasn't happened yet, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I need a drink. But you guys will make it. I'm sorry you have so many issues doing stuff. Yeah, Sue, I spent 3 days in the ER. The 29th, 23rd, 25th, Christmas, and the 28th. Oh no! I didn't have the flu but couldn't stop throwing up. And then my disability kicks in. I don't want to get into a bummer mood. But you're better now, so it's not a bummer mood. I didn't go to the ER because one of my kids is an ER nurse, so I just, oh, what can I do? She got me drinks and stuff and left it at the door saying, don't answer the door, Mom. I'm like, I'm not gonna, man. I'm seriously not gonna. So it worked out perfectly, but just exhausting. I think I'd sleep for 3 hours, get up, go to the bathroom, try to eat something little, and then that made me tired, or I tried to draw some, that made me tired, so I'd sleep for another 2 hours all the way through. So, wondered why you were so quiet. Yep. Sick as a dog. I don't think I've ever been that sick. I don't usually pick up on stuff, but especially since I don't go out very much, right? So that was kind of bad. So let's go see Captain Jack. Now, I did move my desk. Ugh. I did move. Oh, my chair's not going to fit. This will be awkward. I did move my desk, but I got sick, so I didn't move the machine. So, which kind of sucks. I was hoping to get it all done, but it didn't happen. So, yeah. So, with this Lady of the Hollow, you of course get the sigil for free. And then you guys know how much I love freestanding lace. I did a little freestanding lace design and put it in there, and it's also free. So you will get all of that. Now the freestanding lace, of course, is one size, but the Lady of the Lake is 4x4, 5x7, and 8x8. It's just one of those designs I can do it. It's a pretty light stitch. Only 13,000 stitches in this. So this is kind of my gold color. You can use sparkly gold. I was going to do that, and I put it somewhere, and then I couldn't find it. Also a part of being sick. You don't remember anything. It drives me nuts, so let's see anymore. Hope everything works out, but probably didn't want to sell it in the first place. Yeah, it kind of sucks, Nisha. Kind of sucks. I'm sorry, but things can only get better, and everything happens for a reason, so maybe one happens so you can get the bigger house with more bedrooms. Right? I'm thinking. So, last video we had, we did just to go over it a little bit. We did I'm just moving it. I apparently can't multitask, so forgive me. We did a video brainstorming. So, brainstorming ideas, which is fantastic, of what you guys want, because I do this for you guys. You're laughing at the Q-tips. It's not funny. It's not. I was so mad. Not really mad, but I was like, I gotta bend down and pick up 400 Q-tips. And he went all over the house, shaking his head and prancing around. They're everywhere. I keep stepping on them. Still, even. But that's Beetlejuice. He's quite the guy, you know. I'm like, really? You didn't have enough to do outside or whatever? Awesome. I had to switch computers so that I could chat. Tammy, I thanked you ever so dearly for the fabric and the batting. Two things I never have, and I wouldn't be able to get right now anyways, but the black, I was almost in a panic over the black, because I didn't know what to do, and these ones only really look good on black, so I appreciate it so much, and your daughter, I think you said too. I'm so looking forward to this design. Well, it was your idea, Jude, and for some reason, sometimes when I'm doing stuff, someone will suggest something, and it's in my head. I can picture it, I can design it, I know exactly what I want it to look like, and it's I don't know how to put it. It's super easy to do because I already have it in my head. You could give like 4 digitizers a design and they will do it 4 different ways because it comes out of your head, right? I'm just gonna fiddle with this if nobody minds. You see all the dog hair on everything. I just didn't care. And yes, I will be finding Q-tips for the rest of eternity. Our cat likes to get into the Q-tips. Merry Christmas. So Tammy, that was like the best Christmas present ever. It's such a relief. I did cry a little bit. I'm not much of a crier, but it was something I couldn't figure out. So I was just so thankful. One less thing for me to worry about, which is, you know, nice. Now, what color? I guess I should do it normal. Normal, maybe. Look, you guys know what I'm talking about. Hair color for lady light. Red everywhere. Everywhere. So getting it organized. I guess I like a lighter brown. Let's look on my thread wall because it's much closer now. So I don't chat a lot. I have been coughing and sneezing for a week. Oh, everything is a sad. Oh, I hope you feel better. No sick. No sick. No more sick. Nobody needs to be sick. I know I've had enough of being sick. I really have. It's, I'd like to go eat a steak or something like that. I think that would help, but my stomach would hurt too much, so I hope you feel better, Isabel. I'm hoping that I'm on the lower end. No, Odie, it's just thread, honey. It's just thread. It's exquisite thread. You want to smell it? No, you can't eat it. Those dogs, the big dogs, not my perfect little Odie. When I was moving stuff around, I kept knocking over threads and they would yoink them and take off with them. Yoink, off you go. Yoink, off you go. I was getting so mad. I had to beat them to it. But I think they got 3 or 4 threads outside and they just rip them up. I'm like, all right, I've had enough of this. You know, how to make mom quit. Okay, you win. It was funny. It's my fault if they drop and I don't notice it. I'm probably weighing in between bending over to pick it up, all that energy that it takes, or let the dogs have it. The dogs won like maybe twice. After that, I was like, nope, y'all can stop it. There we go. She's looking beautiful so far. You see the picture on the front? It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. 32 degrees. My brother has a hyper dog. I rescued these dogs. Not Odie. Odie's a purebred wiener. So I guess I did rescue him because he's my boy. So they're hunting dogs, so I already knew they would have a lot of energy, but they are such sweethearts. I tell you, Tank is my soulmate. He never left me alone. Every time I move, he's like, you okay, Mom? You okay? You okay? So it was really nice. I said if I could only get him to get me a drink or make some soup or close the damn door, I'd be set. But No, they're fantastic dogs. I love them to pieces. Beetlejuice is a bit of a bugger, but he's a typical beagle. They're apparently quite the dogs. I had no idea beagles were like that, but beagles will they've never been fed in their whole life. And they're starving all the time. They're not, but they act like it. So I accidentally left the garbage in a garbage can, but I left the door open and he tore it all apart and I had to get up again for that. Not amused. Beetlejuice is a mix. So he is a beagle bloodhound. So he acts like a beagle, but he has the bloodhound nose and kind of ears. So apparently that's what they breed on purpose for hunting, because it's the perfect mix. You know, beagles, they run with the horses, you've seen it, and bloodhound is the nose. I think Beetlejuice was a failed hunting dog because he can't get past the nose. He won't stop it. So, you know, he's a sweetheart, and he doesn't bark particularly, but boy, when he bays, oh wow, that's so loud. I love it though, but it's so loud. Bonnie says, the Lady of the Hollow is beautiful. She is certainly coming along, isn't she? I love her hair all up in curls, I think, but I'll be doing more versions of her, like she's got to have long dresses, long flowy dresses, and the Lady of the Hollow is kind of a watcher. So she watches everything, and she doesn't report to anybody, but she watches everything and makes sure everything in the hollow is fine, which is really good. So I decided to call her a watcher instead of a guardian of all, but she can show up in the forest, she can show up anywhere. Anywhere. In the water, Lady of the Lake. Make one with her walking in the water, checking out all the guardians in the water, that sort of thing. So it's pretty cool. I like it. And then Jude says we should do a Lord of the Hollow. And I don't have any ideas for that, but yeah, I think it's a good idea. The Lady of the Hollow is beautiful. I have missed y'all so much. I know, me too, guys. Me too. Being sick, just, like, I didn't even feel like saying hi, or I couldn't stay awake long enough to say, hi, everybody, I hope you had good New Year's, because I was just out of it the majority of the time. It's so hard when you can't eat, either. It's so difficult. What are you gonna do? Just go get it. That's all I can say. Just go get it. So next week, save up your pennies, because there is going to be a wicked deal coming. I gotta get stitching on. If anyone wants to help me stitch the designs, I'd appreciate that, because I did 1 or 2 designs in the afternoons every day of the holiday, so I do have quite a few. If anyone would be interested, and let me know. Judy Quilts. Yeah, I haven't seen Judy Quilt yet. Oh, she's probably doing some happy, fun Florida thing. She keeps busy, which is nice. I wish there was more embroidery in Canada. There just isn't. There's, you know, a few people. We have 1 or 2 maybe in our group, but it isn't as big, I guess. It's kind of annoying. So I think that would be fun. to have more and go, you know how in the States they go different places and see different things. I mean, I went once to meet a good design, and that was the trip of a lifetime. But, you know, other than that, I don't go to big quilt shows or anything like that. You know. Perhaps a Lord of the Lakes. Yes? Yes, because there's going to be a lot of water gardens, so they might need a little supervision. So I hope you guys are liking Stitchwood Hollow, and I'm hoping this really makes it, and we can make another round together. But I really hope this one makes it. I have a second chance to make this happen, so it's going to be as Deadpool puts it, maximum effort. Just maximum effort. I'm going to put everything into it like I have been in the middle of Christmas and being sick as a dog. No one in my family does machine embroidery. I don't really have a family, so not me. The girls have their jobs, right? So they don't have time to exist, let alone do embroidery. However, they love this because they grew up with it. I had my patch business for 20 years that they could program the machines very carefully, because the machines aren't stupid, right? They're smart. You're not going to break it. So they could program the machines sometimes, but the sound of it, the machines going, almost puts them to sleep because they were so used to it, which I kind of giggle because, you know, they do hear when they live here sleeping all day, and I saw I'm gonna have to run the machine. So that's okay, mommy. Turn it on, turn the machines on, crash. That's it. So I always thought that was kind of nice. Only a couple of stores for it too. I've never actually been in an embroidery store, believe it or not, in Canada. Ooh, what's that, Nisha? Hubby and I just binge-watched The Rings of Power. Lots of hollow ideas could be found there. I've never heard of it. I will look for it and see if we can get it here in Canada. We got go-to ideas. As long as you guys are liking it, there's a lot of things you can do with it. If you look on the website, I forgot to put the link up because I'm pretty sure I fell asleep for this design. It is up and it's on sale, of course, right? So on sale until Monday. Oh, look at her hair. Isn't she beautiful? She is beautiful. I love it. Beautiful color for her hair. It's kind of a light kind of golden brown. And also notice on the moon, it's not quite in view, it's got runes on the moons. Runes on the moons, which I think is pretty cool too. So now we are going to do her earring, and I am going to do it in silver. Maybe I should do her in silver too. I don't know. There's a couple stars I could. But I do love this one. And make sure you know, go to your own adventure. If you like the gothic stuff, you know, come up with your own color palette. If you want to make everything pink and blue, then do that. It would look amazing. if you could do, you know, a theory like that. It's whatever you like. The designs are awesome, and you know they stitch out awesome. And oh, see, yep, getting tired. I've been awake for an hour. Yep, been awake for an hour. I hope I can get rid of this. I feel so bad because I always work so hard. You know, I bounce out of bed and I work all day, and I stop to maybe eat something later. It usually ends up being very late, and then I go to bed, and then I draw in bed. So it's like 24/7 working, and it's weird to be sitting there and fall asleep, for goodness sakes. Okay, these are the earrings. I hope you get feeling better soon. Oh, I know. I live in Western New York, and there's been a really nasty flu going through the whole state. I've been really loving these new designs you're creating. Yay! Well, I'm learning all the time. I am serious when I'm taking drawing classes. So I'm learning new things. What you doing there? You like this thread? Maybe we won't then. Maybe just do the couple of stars. Shall we try it again? Captain Jack, he's been kind of neglected over time. Yeah, I've got a little thread-a-pillar there. That's okay, it's just a little one. We're almost done, by the way. Nice fast stitch. I started saying, if you look on the pictures on the website of this, of the lady of the hollow, I showed you what it would look like on... Did I do the same thing again? Yes, I did. All right, Sue's getting tired. That's okay, guys. I could laugh at myself. What it would look like on a bag or on a t-shirt, or, you know, you could make it with the same color hair as someone you know and give it to them. Okay, so, okay. I don't know why that's a problem. Oh, all my life is threading. I don't know why it's shredding. Shredder. Maybe if I do it right this time, it won't. There you go. I threaded it before I started it. I so smart. But I didn't. No, it pulled right out. So much fun being sick. Whew. I am gonna go for a nap upstairs after this. Now my next problem is I'm hungry and I have zero idea of what to eat. So flu shot. Yeah, I didn't. I never do. I never do for no particular reason. I just don't. Okay, I think I can still do this. The silver is pretty. I have a problem with a lot of vaccines. I get them, but they tend to make me a little sick sometimes. So if I don't have to, I don't. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I stay home, but anytime I deal with Beatrice or her sister, they're right in the, especially Beatrice, they're right in the thick of things. If the flu is gonna be around, it's gonna be around her, sort of thing. So yeah, look at the hair. Don't you love that? I love it. Curly and little reflection. Okay, the stars in silver is gorgeous. I don't think I want, this will be the last one. I don't think I want anything more in silver after this one. I was gonna put more on her pin curls, but I thought that would be too much. Was there one more? There's one more. Okay, you stop now. And I'm going to take you off. Thank you for working so nicely, even though we had trouble getting started. But I do kind of notice that this dude is stitching quite a bit better than it was. Now that I've said it, it won't, but you know. Okay, so she's almost done, people. This is the last bit, and this is where she comes together. This is the moment where it all happens. There we are. But there will be more Lady of the Hollow sightings, we'll call it. Eventually. I got that whole list to work through that you guys gave me. So I digitized design with a half moon on it, in which there's two colors. Should I play with directions to get it right? I would still do it the same directions, because the two colors would be light or dark, right? Light or dark, so shadow, moon, the moon is still one piece, it just has different colors on the surface. That's what I can think of, if that's what you mean, if that makes sense. I drove a school bus for 14 years, never got sick, and then I filled in as a favor for my boss at the time, drove for 3 days, and I've never been so sick. Yeah, you know, I actually really don't miss the days of little snotty kids passing their germs around. It wasn't their fault, but you know. So, Susan Williams, does that make sense? If not, send me an email and kind of explain better what you mean, but if it's what I think you mean, I wouldn't change any of it. Just make one look like a shadow, thinner. Here she comes. She's looking good. What a cute design. Okay, so my favorite thing is this sparkle in her hair. The star in her hair. Because seriously, only a Lady of the Hollow would have that, right? So that was 13,000 stitches and 19 minutes. Which really isn't bad at all. And I think this would look good on a sweatshirt t-shirt. I was thinking a jean jacket too. I think that would be good. My daughter works at Stewart's here in the Northeast, and she brings everything home from the store. I know, because they have to touch it's their job, talk to people and touch everything. It's like, oh my God. Oh, I guess it's another reason to be not happy I'm home alone, but an empty nester, I guess, other than the help I don't get. But it's the last stitching part, and then we'll go back to the desk where we can see it better. So if I get better, I will be moving this to where I wanted it in the first place, because this table is too wobbly. It's a little bit better here, but it's still too wobbly, so I want it to make it a little bit better so you guys get a better view, you know. So you have a pretty good view today. So you could have done this gold hair in the metallic gold too. I think that would be great. You could have done gray hair. Happy music. Get ready. Oh, I haven't heard that for so long. It's nice. So, back to the desk we go. And move my threads and my scissors I was playing with. There we go. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that gorgeous? So just enough detail to make it as kind of mysterious, kind of, but still beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. But I wouldn't mind her watching everything. So, okay, if any of you guys have some free stitching time and want a couple of free designs, please send me an email. Let me know. Again, thank you, Tammy, so much. So much. And yes, Carol, stable is better for the machine. That's why I started moving everything. But yeah, if you have time, let me know. Very elegant, and you can see the runes on the moons. I love this. I really do. And her glowy hair and her prettiness. Oh, beautiful. Simple and beautiful. Wait till you guys see more designs that I've done, because I was on a roll, like on an absolute roll, because I was getting sleep, I was getting rest, I got to do stuff that I wanted, which was absolutely nothing, which was nice. And my brain just kicked in and I went, oh yeah, I'm doing that. Yep. So anyway, she's on sale, so make sure you pick her up when you can this weekend. Next week is going to be bundles, baby. Lots of bundles and Christmas trees and, fantastic ideas and things. So she is really beautiful. She is actually, I don't know what makes her so beautiful, but that's what I think. Maybe it's the curly hair. I don't know. She is beautiful. So there we go. Sue, go back to bed. I actually really honestly am. I'm tired, but I'm really happy I got to stitch this out and you guys got to see it. So our main goal for 2026 is OML. Let's keep it going, rock it out, and get the sales. If you want to help, there's positions to help where you can just get the free designs. That would be awesome. But I'm glad to have everyone back. So thank you, everyone. It's been wonderful seeing you again. The Lady of the Hollow was happy to be created for you. And was thinking about throwing in an extra video once I get myself sorted out. So, see what we think of that. I'll put up a poll in the group when I'm awake. You know, whenever that's going to be, I don't know. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Please click the like button and actually like the video. It makes a huge difference. Absolutely. The more people like it, the better. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Feel free to post any ideas. Oh, Tammy, thank you. Oh, Tammy. You are the best. Like I said, I can't thank you enough for the black fabric. I was so desperate. It's wonderful. Thank you. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to bed. Bye. Oh.